Welcome to all you at home for the 2021 Get Lucky event. My name is Andrew Pickar, and I'm happy to be able to be providing the service of showing you how to do a shrub at home. We are going to be doing two different shrubs for you. The first we're going to be doing is a blood orange shrub. The second shrub that we're going to be doing is going to be a strawberry shrub. And we're going to add a little more complexity to the strawberry shrub by putting a little of the balsamic into it. A little bit about the benefits of a shrub that we're going to be doing. Today we're doing the strawberry and the blood orange. The benefit of a shrub, which dates back to the 17th century, one of the first known sodas. People would use it for their weight loss, to help with their cholesterol levels. It's a great way if you don't want to have alcohol during the month of January, or we can be adding a gin or a vodka to it. I was thinking for Valentine's we have champagne. We like to use very good quality tonic water. Fever Tree is my favorite that we use. For our ingredients to make the shrub at home, pretty basic that we need to have. We're going to be using a apple vinegar. They come in different sizes depending on how much you want to batch up. I think this is good for, for beginner. Just start with it and kind of play around with your shrub to see how much you want to make in batches. So we have the apple vinegar, equal parts. Just think 1 apple vinegar, 1 sugar, and whatever fruit you want to use. We're going to be using the strawberries and we're going to be using the blood orange. You can add some other ingredients to it, such as fresh ginger to help with the digestive tract. And for a little bit more depth, we're going to add a little balsamic and we're going to put that in with the strawberries. In a moment, I'm going to show you what all those ingredients look like together, batched up, and how long it takes to make the shrub. Our first batch that we made, this was a 24-hour process. I used 5 cut up blood oranges, which I muddled so the juices would be extracted out of them, with equal parts 1 cup of sugar. I sealed that overnight, and then the next day, once those juices had been extracted with the sugar, because it brings out the natural flavor, I took the apple vinegar. And what you're going to do is you can heat the apple vinegar at home, and you're going to bring that to about 190 just before the boiling point, and then pour it over the fruit and the sugar. And once again, it's equal parts to the fruit, the sugar, and apple vinegar. And let that sit. And then we're going to strain that and show you what it looks like. Don't throw the fruit out though. It's really good on vanilla ice cream. Repeating what we did with the blood orange, equal parts the sugar and the strawberry were put into the container overnight, muddled, and then we added the apple vinegar. We put it into the container. This one I did add about 2 tablespoons of fresh cut up ginger to it, and then I added the balsamic. This drink is going to be really great with the champagne or with the tonic fever water. It's going to be really tasty. And if we strain this one and keep the fruit, I think it would be really good on top of a salad with maybe some walnuts possibly. Use it as a vinegar. We've taken those after a 24-hour period of letting them soak and the juices extract from them. And we strain those into mason jars that you can either leave these out for as long as you like, or if you're more comfortable putting them into the refrigerator. I've known shrubs that have lasted at least a year and taste as good as they did the day they were made. This one is going to be the strawberry. And this one is the blood orange that we're going to be doing. I'll show you how they look when we put those into the glass. We're probably going to use about 2 ounces per drink. And then we're going to garnish those with a shrub of fresh rosemary on one of the drinks. And the other one that we're going to be doing, if you have a dehydrator at home, it is very fun to dehydrate the fruit. Here I've dehydrated the oranges. As you can see, they're almost like a candy to them. The blood orange that we dehydrated, I like to dehydrate these for about 4 hours. I typically like to go on a little lower temperature so it doesn't get much browning to it. If you have some other fruit that you'd like to do at the same time, such as lemon or lime for a garnish, you could do those at the same time and put them on to the dehydrator. And you can eat the entire thing. It's healthy for you. If you have access and you want to kind of enhance your ice cube, you can use Minnesota clear ice cubes. Minnesota ice cubes that are in different shapes, like one giant ice cubes are great with rocks for a rock glass. And they also have long cylinder ones. Look them up at your local liquor store. I believe that Hennepin and Lake carries Minnesota clear, or they have a website too. And Kowalski's might carry them as well. So we're putting that one there. We're gonna put the tonic in both of them. We'll cut up some strawberries and have some citrus in it. Get some good fruit on here. Get a really good looking one. Ooh, that's a good one. Impress your next dining party that you're gonna have at home. Make you look like a stellar host by doing this. We could probably just put a few in there just as garnish. And I like to kind of cut them and put them on the lip too. You'd be surprised how many people are not drinking during the month of January, are just looking for a nice alternative than just a soda or a seltzer water. So this is a great thing to have on hand for your dining parties. Or when you go out too, ask your bartender, do you do shrubs? Look at that, that looks nice like that. One can also use different fruits, such as the blackberry or blueberry. Blueberries are great to use, but be mindful when you are working with those particular fruits that they do stain, but they make great jams afterwards. So save that fruit once again for vanilla ice cream or whatever you'd like to use it for. Or toast in the morning would be really good. Fever Tree is my favorite to use for tonic water. They also make a great ginger ale flavor and soda. So if you want to have a little ginger ale, there's no problem with doing that. That actually might be really good because it'll settle your stomach going with the strawberry and ginger into it. It'll just add one more layer to your drink. This one we're going to be adding the tonic to both of them. Some people, instead of adding sugar to it, they use molasses to give it more of a complex flavor to it. If you're going to be using molasses, it would be good for maybe a Manhattan or a bourbon-based drink, more heavy depth to it. Here we've got the blood orange, dehydrated fruit on there. You can see it's nice and layered as well. It can be served in a different vessel as well. You could use a champagne glass. It'd be very nice to see the bubble rising up to it, and you'd have the fruit sitting on the bottom, kind of like a layered drink. I feel like I'm getting lucky right now. I'm gonna have a little drink. Play around with your flavor of how much vinegar you want to add to. You can always kind of reverse your car and add a little bit more sugar to it. Or if you want a little bit more of that complexity, you can add a little bit more of the apple vinegar to it too. Oh, that is refreshing. I feel like I'm losing weight right now. My cholesterol level is going down. Here we have the strawberry one with the spring of rosemary. You know, if you have fruit in the fridge, like I know I do, I tend to add these to my drinks, such as making the shrub. You can combine more than just strawberry to it. You can have 2 different fruits into your shrub, such as a blueberry, a strawberry, a blackberry, and kind of play around with the flavors. This one, like I said, is ginger and strawberry that we did. We added the balsamic to it to give it a little bit more complexity and flavor. And remember, we saved the strawberry compote fruit, and we could put that onto a salad. My wife's really gonna like this one. Great flavor. So during Valentine's, we can actually add the little split of the bubbly. We have kava, and we also have the rose bubbly as well. And gin base is really great with the fruit as well. This is really great. Right now it's January, and we're all in COVID, and we're like, oh, I can't wait till summer comes. Imagine being on the porch, sun hitting down on you, and you've got one of these. Now that is getting lucky. Once again, my name is Andrew Pickar. It's been a wonderful coming into your house today and showing you how to make these great shrubs and use for drinks. The ingredients on how to do all this is going to be on the Suvac Gallery website homepage. And we're hoping that you're able to take the time to have one of these great drinks, look at some great artwork that's being available, bid on it, keep us going, and get lucky. Cheers. Fantastic. Get lucky.
So good.
I'll do one more take.